Welcome to the Parkinson's Foundation PD Health at Home Fitness Fridays. My name is Chris Timberlake, and I am the Director of Training and Education for Rocksteady Headquarters. Rocksteady is an accredited exercise education program through the Parkinson's Foundation. Today, we will focus on agility and multitasking, which you could be doing 2 to 3 times per week with daily integration. Now, let's get into the movement.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylee Pagan. I am a head coach at Rocksteady, and I am a veteran from the United States Air Force. And I have Parkinson's. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in September of 2019. I've been fighting every day since, making an impact on the world around me and helping others, which help me as well. So join us today. I can't wait for you to see us work out today and have you work out with us.
My name is John. I am a person with Parkinson's, and I've been coming here for 8 years. Good job showing up today, everybody.
Knuckle up.
All right, we're knuckling up. We're getting ready to start this workout. Woo! Let's go, John.
So thanks again for joining us. Our coaches will show seated variation to all exercises today. As we begin our exercise, we've got to start with a nice head to toe stretch. Feet are nice and wide. Coaches are reaching up and stretching. And you can see Kylee shifting her weight on her feet as she reaches across. Full range of motion in all movements as much as you're able today. Arms out to your side, and then we're going to bring one arm across the body. As you see, John makes a correction. He had his arm bent, and we can lose the stretch that way, so we're going to want to straighten that arm if at all possible. Lean over to the side, and then switch one arm across the body, and then lift that arm up overhead, and stretch out your side. Be mindful in keeping a wide base of support so we can control our center of gravity and avoid falls. If at any time during this workout you feel lightheaded or dizzy, make sure to have a seat immediately. Gonna look up toward the ceiling, stretching out the neck, side to side. We're trying to be aware of some of the muscles that can get really tight with Parkinson's symptoms. And the neck muscles can get extremely tight if we are in a forward flexed posture. So take some time, stretch out the neck, moving down the body. Nice wide stance. We're going to lean into this stretch. Hold it for a few seconds and then switch directions. We want to make sure to get both sides of the body equally as our coaches guide us through this awesome stretching session. Then we're going to reach in front, make fists, and open the hands, open and close the hands. Arms are out front, and we're going to twist the wrists. Nice work. Both Kylee and John are maintaining a great upright posture. Now alternate the hands. Pull the fingers back one at a time, gently. Nice work. Now we're going to pick up the knees. This is a balance challenge for many people. And Kylie's going to step wide. Bring those knees up as high as you're able. Make sure you're taking deep breaths. And then we're going to go up on our toes Another balance challenge. You'll watch John for the seated modification in this section. And reach up above your head, big arm circles. When we talk about range of motion, we talk about the range of motion in a particular joint. So we want those shoulders to stretch out. And we're going to go the opposite direction. Big movements, try to keep things symmetrical, even if Parkinson's is more prevalent on one side of your body. Kylie's assuming a boxing stance, an offset wide stance here. John's doing the same exact thing from a chair. And twist and look behind you. Beautiful job. Shake out the hands. Stay nice and loose. Good work, good work. All right. We're going to go right into stepping side to side or jumping. John is showing the progressed version. Make sure you have clear, unobstructed space around you. Kylie's showing the seated version. Now we're going to jump in a square. To the side, step back. To the side, step forward. John is showing the advanced version. So we're moving in all directions here because we want to practice being able to react to outside forces and avoid a fall. Our coaches have switched it up here, and John is walking across the screen, showing the progressed version of this exercise. Crossing feet over carefully, carefully. Everything we do at Rocksteady prepares us for life outside of the gym. We want our boxers to have self-efficacy and confidence in everyday activities. There's a reason behind everything that we do. Good work. All right, next, this is a balance challenge. If you think about it, Kylee is on one leg for about half a second. So it does require balance. It requires weight shift. And we are practicing picking up those feet. John's doing a great job showing the modified version. And they both have their heads up, looking up, smiling at the audience, encouraging you guys. These two are best friends, and it really shows. All right, skipping. Alternating, opposite sides. Kylie's gonna pick it up a little bit here and show the advanced version going into higher intensity. Stepping side to side, making sure those feet are apart as you come down. Beautiful job, everybody. Woo! All right, we're gonna pick it up even more. We're gonna go down into a squat to press or a squat jump. If you really wanna challenge yourself, you can pop off the floor. John is sitting up out of his chair just a little bit, but he knows he's got the chair there if he needs it. Reach, full range of motion. Nice job, Kylee. This is a hard exercise.
All right, it's hydration time. Grab your water bottles and take a big sip.
All right, folks at home, we're going to start from the top. Side step again. You should have the idea of what is expected now. We're going to go through that whole thing one more time. Side stepping or side jumping or modified from a chair, stepping out to the side. Now in a square, as you go backwards, be extremely careful to tilt your body forward and reach back with that foot like John's showing us. There we go. It might take a minute. This takes some coordination and definitely takes some agility. All right, moving on to stepping across, crossing over both directions. We want to be careful not to trip on our own feet here. And if you need an assist, if you have someone to help you at home, you can use an assist for this exercise. Good work. Moving on. Pull up those knees, stand up straight, take deep breaths. All the things. Working on your agility, minimizing your fall risk, the ability to react if you do feel like you're going to fall. Good work, guys. And skipping. Coordinate the arms and the legs and the balance and the agility. There she goes again, making the exercise more intense. Good job, Kylee. Watch her arms, how she's doing full range of motion. John's doing a great job too. And the last one of this exercise is squat to press or squat jump. Make sure that the eyes are up. You can hold on to a chair to do this as well, or just do a simple squat. Almost to the end of the round. Come on, folks at home. Stay with us. Let these coaches inspire you today. Get some water, take a break. And we're going to get our boxing gloves on. So here, Kylee and John are demonstrating proper boxing technique. You don't need boxing gloves to do this. The boxing gloves they're wearing are probably 14 ounces. So if you want to grab a can out of the cupboard, go ahead and do that. So see how John and Kylee are both bringing their hands back to their face, but he's also twisting his body and shifting his weight on his feet. There's a lot involved in this movement. It's not just throwing your arms out there. This is a jab and a cross. The jab is your non-dominant hand. The cross is your dominant hand. If you're a left-hander, then you're going to be in an opposite stance of Kylee and John, and you're called a southpaw. Your right foot is forward and your left foot is back. But the jab is always the non-dominant hand. The cross is always the dominant hand. All right, moving into what's called a hook. The hook comes across the body in front of you, not out to the side. And see how he's twisting his body? Both of them are doing a really nice job of twisting into the punch. Boxing is a whole body activity. And this is just an introduction. And we're going to recap this in between the next round to make sure everybody's form has improved throughout this video. You're not going to learn how to box in one video, but let's get started and learn the basics. Now they're having a little fun. It really helps to have a buddy to work out with if you have someone. Beautiful footwork by John. He's shifting his weight from right to left. And not just standing on flat feet. Okay, moving on to uppercuts. We're not going to reach behind us. It's actually in front of you. The whole punch is in front of you and comes up the middle. And he's also shifting his weight beautifully. Kylie's doing a great job of demonstrating the seated modification for folks who need to remain seated during these exercises for whatever reason. It's okay. At Rock Steady Boxing, we want to welcome all ability levels, all ages, and challenge everyone to see what they're capable of. All right, that concludes our boxing basics. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Now, we're going to add a cognitive component. We want to do the jab cross for a minute. But watch your screen. We're going to put a challenge up. So you're going to be boxing, and then you're going to be solving the flashcard that comes up on the screen. Jab and cross, step and step. Keep going. Okay, same concept, but this time we're going to do hooks across the body. The forearm should be parallel to the ground as you reach across. And step, step, step. John is doing such a great job of demonstrating expectations of the seated variation. All right, here comes the cognitive challenge. Moving on to the uppercut, right to left, hands up by your face. Shift your weight from one foot to the other. And the arm goes straight up. Don't reach back for that. It can cause a really bad shoulder injury, overuse injury if you keep reaching back for that punch. So keep it in front of you. Okay, here comes the cognitive challenge, folks. Okay, moving on. We're going to put all three punches together. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. And I want you at home to announce those punches one at a time as you're throwing them. This is a cognitive and motor drill. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, reset. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, reset. Speed it up a little bit. Keep naming the punches as you throw them. Come on, follow along with Kylee and John. They're wonderful teachers. There we go. Okay, this next one is really going to challenge us. We're going to throw uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, cross, jab. So we're going to go backwards on this one. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, cross, jab, reset. Keep going. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, cross, jab. Picking it up. Looks like they've got the hang of it. Great job, everybody. Just some friendly banter. All right, here we go from the top. We're going to brush up on that jab and the cross. Get in boxing stance. Now we're going to go back to basics. We're not going to have cognitive challenges until later in this round. This is simply practice to make sure everybody's on the same page, doing things properly. Make sure you have an upright stance and breathe out as you punch. We want to be able to increase our respiratory strength as we breathe with force with each punch. Look at that beautiful rotation John's getting. And they both have perfect defense, not letting those hands drop even though I know they're tired. This is a full minute of practice. The next punch we're going to throw is a hook. So take a break, take a breath. There we go, into the hook. The arm travels across and is parallel with the floor. Get the elbow up. And it sweeps across as you twist your body into the punch. You see, folks at home, how much of a full body workout this is. As you watch John, he's punching almost from the ground up. See how active his feet are. If you can, unstick your feet from the floor and twist the body. To get the best effect from this punch and the best result, we have to have good form. And then last but not least, we're going to go into uppercuts. Take a little bit of a break. 10-second break. Look how John is standing up into that punch. He squats down slightly and then stands up to his full height at the top of the punch. These guys are doing a great job of leading us today and showing us what's possible. Finish the round. A little bit of encouragement from your friends always helps. Kylie's showing us a different angle now. Finish up the round. And our next section goes back to punches with cognitive challenge. Back to simple jab and cross for about 30 seconds. You may know this cognitive challenge from your neurologist. I want you to look at the words at the top of your screen. Barn, cookie, car. And I want you to remember those 3 words at the end of this hook session. All right, here we go. Remember the words. Hook across the body. At the same time, you're remembering those words. Stepping side to side, eyes up, posture upright. They're picking up the pace a little bit. Wonderful job, Kylie and John, and folks at home. Really, really proud of you today. Pick it up a little bit. Moving on to uppercuts. I want you to pay close attention to John, because what we're going to do in this round is when we instruct you, you're going to start counting his punches. And he's going to get faster as the round goes on. You're going to count all of his punches. He's picking it up. Here we go. 1, 2. Keep going. We're going back to combinations. So this is a cognitive challenge as you count along. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, 6-punch combination. Try to keep pace with Kylee and John. And try not to let your form suffer because you're going too fast. Bring those gloves back to your face after every punch. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches. Great. They're going to switch. Maybe not. Touch gloves. There we go. Now we can switch. We're going to reverse that combination now. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, cross, jab. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, cross, jab. Through the whole round. And you can count while you're punching for an added cognitive challenge. You're almost at the end of this boxing section. If you want to pick it up, if you've got a little extra energy, or if you've expended enough energy and you want to take a break, whatever you choose is fine. They're going to finish strong. Good job, John and Kylee. Time for water again. This is a great time for a water break, folks. And now we're going to do some core work. Make sure you have a nice sturdy chair. Put it up against the wall if you need to so it doesn't scoot. And these guys are going to work on some facial expressions as they do their planks. And they're doing some voice activation. We can't hear it, but this is a great time to increase your respiratory strength. Oh, they're going to increase the intensity here, the difficulty, a little bit of a balance challenge. Keep that core engaged, folks. Do what you can. Great job, Kylee. Great job, John. Great job, everybody at home. And good work. Good work. Every workout at Rocksteady is followed by core work and then a nice cool down. Make sure you breathe in deeply. We accomplished a lot today. working on agility and multitasking, 2 different activities at once. Follow along with the stretches. Reaching up and down. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. Over to the side, widen your feet slightly to give yourself a nice platform and balance. What we don't want to do, folks, is have your feet together in these exercises. That doesn't give us a very wide base of support to control our balance. You're going to reach forward, and if you're standing, make sure that you are very careful as you stand up that you're not dizzy. Give yourself some time on these stretches. Slow transition up to standing like John is showing us. And if you get dizzy, stop everything and have a seat. Hands together, press forward, lace the fingers together. And then we're going to reach up toward the sky. Bring it back down. Beautiful stretch. Off to the side. And of course we have to go the opposite direction, keep everything even. And one last and final, reaching up and exhaling down. All the way up and all the way down.
Go!
We'll do it.
All right, we want to thank you today for joining us with our workout. We hope you have just as much fun as we do with us and together. So thank you for joining Rock Steady. We love you. Fight back.